YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I greatly appreciate you taking the time to click on the video today. It is greatly appreciated. If you haven't yet or you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, drop a like. It means the world to me. I greatly appreciate the support. We are here at College Football 25 in the relegation promotion dynasty save. I will say we're going to try to get through this season, and it's probably going to be over. However, this idea is going to come to College Football 26, and we will start it right away. That way we can hopefully get through the series before the 27-game drop. So that's going to be kind of the plan. So we are going to continue to post probably the next 2 weeks for sure, and then we will have to figure out where we're going from there. Without further ado, we get to travel to Southern Miss. Who's 2-0? Who is going to take the black and yellow squad to the victory? Well then, first time we're stepping on the field here, and it is in the second quarter. It is 7-0. Your Owls are up, and guess what? 14-0, touchdown. Defense struggling, but they do force a 4th and inches, so we are going to hop in here, see if we can keep them from putting up any points on the board. We got 2 blitzers, and we get through. And he gets tackled in the backfield. That is a turnover on downs. And then the defense gives up a huge play to make it 14-7. Under the 2-minute timeout here in the second quarter. We're going to go ahead to the quick little underneath route. And we are rolling. We're going to work quickly. We're going to get the screen pass. We dance behind the blocker a little bit, get upfield, and that is going to get a first down. And this is what we've been living on in this series. Thomas, not Thompson. And that's where we are going, and that's going to be a Owl touchdown. 21-7. Here late in the second quarter, see if the defense can hold them. They do, and the defense continues to do their thing. Offense hasn't been able to do anything in the second half either. So we're going to hop in here in the early stages of the fourth quarter on 3rd and 4, see if we can get this screen pass off. We got 3 blockers out in front, but they decide to double team one guy. We do get the first down. It could have been so much more, but like I said, the offensive lineman just decided to block the same guy. I don't know why, but Smith Yates. Nope, Thomas is just going to run right by him, and it's going to be another Owl touchdown. Thomas's speed is just too much for the Southern Miss defense. We do give up more points, but we do march down and are looking to add more, and this would really be the nail in the coffin. Dunlap is going to power his way down to the 1-yard line. I thought he was able to get in, but we do force them to use their second timeout, which isn't all bad. We're going to get stopped again. That's going to be their 3rd and final timeout. And it's going to be 3rd down. So if we don't get in, we get to kick the field goal to make it 31-0, and there's going to be less than a minute left. We try to go up and over the top, and we do not get in. We are not going to take the points here. We're going to let the time run, and we're going to try to, if they got to travel 98 yards, that's going to take a lot of time. They don't have any timeouts left, so we are going to make sure that we run this clock down. All right, here we go. 4th and goal. Dunlap is going to find his way in. Met the safety. fell forward into the end zone, and that is going to do it. We advance to 3-0, 4-0, excuse me. And let's see here, 18-27 for 339 and 3 touchdowns for Dunlap. Turpin, 16 of 81, average 5 yards, 1 touchdown. Dunlap, as you saw, got in there as well. Receiving wise, Thomas 6 for 194 and all 3 touchdowns. Cook had 5 catches, 2 for Garrison and 2 for Cabina as well. 1 for Smith Yates, Sash, and Dobson. Defensively, 8 tackles for the sophomore Cash. Washington Jr. had 7. Ross, Briggins, and Marvin with 6 apiece. 2 tackles for loss for Cook, DeBeer. Washington Jr. and Marvin had 1 tackle for loss. No sacks today, and 1 interception by Cash. He led the team in tackles. He got the interception. What a day by the sophomore. All right, huge week here of week 5. We have 4 huge recruits coming. We might have even have 5. I think we snuck 5 in. Not 100% sure, but we definitely have 4 people here. So we need to take care of Navy. They're a hard team to blow out because of the triple option, but we got to do our best here. We are the 13th ranked team in the nation. We're 4-0. They're 0-3. We got to take care of business at home. Rainy day here in Georgia. And as we mentioned, we need to take care of business, but we haven't been able to take care of business here early in this game. And is that Kramer? He's back. The stud is back. We finally have him. A huge day as well, with it being a big recruit day. It is nice to have him back in the backfield. Gives us a little bit of speed boost. Gives us a little bit more durability in the backfield. Durability is definitely not the word I wanted to use. But we get the tight end. Is this Smith Yates? Is he going to get to the end zone? He's not going to quite get down there. But what a throw. What a catch. What a route by the tight end. Flexibility is the word that I was looking for Kramer. Versatility is also another word that I would probably rather use than flexibility as well. And durability. He just came off the injury reserve, so no, durable might not be it. Dobson, you got caught on the line. Sir, that's not what I needed. I was going there the entire way, so when he got stuck on the line, we were in trouble. Lucky to catch it, get a couple yards at least. What is with our guys getting stuck on the line on a crossing route? Good Lord. All right, well, promising drive. We get all the way down to the red zone, and we got to settle for a field goal. It's going to be 3. It's a 0. Defense has got to continue to work. No big plays against the triple option. We got to make sure that we keep them at bay. Be disciplined. Sack. Yes, sir. The blitz gets home, and they're going to have to punt. We are going to have a 3rd down here, 3rd and 10. 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. So, a lot more play time than we had last week, and I wanted to set my feet, but we didn't. Just didn't set our feet. If we're able to set our feet there, we're able to make that throw. It's going to be 1st down, probably 1st and goal. We probably convert. Instead, it is 6-0. We got to find the way to get in the end zone, especially with our defense playing as well as they are, and making sure that they're not taking a bunch of time off the clock either with the triple option. We do find a way to get into the end zone. Do we have the ball in the rain? It looks like it. Thomas is going to break free. The speed is what we need, and we get into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. Huge play at the end of the half. It looks like we went down and scored again, either early in the second half or late in the first half. And we are now in a position where we can blow this thing wide open, up 27 already. We're going to get the ball to Kramer, and he's going to make a person miss with the spin move and pick up the 1st down. It is so nice to have his shiftability back. We score yet again, and we are just dominating the time of possession with this drive, especially taking off a lot of time on the clock, and that is kind of a Navy special, to be quite honest with you. They like to run the ball, obviously, with the triple option. Kramer's going to use his speed, and he's going to get all the way to the end zone, and he's going to dance on the midshipman. Touchdown. Owls. The Kramer is back. What kind of nickname was that? I don't know. I kind of blacked out. I apologize, but it is 41-0 here at home. Cook, you're going to get a touchdown, my friend. Okay, just kidding. We're going to get a false start. They were selling out so hard for the run. I wanted the tight end just to go up the seam. But 3rd and 9, they're not going to commit to the run now. They might commit pass, so we're going to go ahead and run the ball with Kramer. And he's not going to pick it up. We are going to be able to run some more time off the clock, though. Navy goes down, kicks a field goal. I don't know why we hopped in on this, to be quite honest with you. We have our backups aren't in. Oh, no. Did he get hurt again? Please, no. Cabina, I accidentally ran into the block, but that is going to be the game. Kramer comes back. We have 5 players on the recruit visit. We scored 21 second quarter points to really blow this thing open. Navy is struggling in the MAC. They struggled last year as they got demoted to the MAC, and it looks like they're going to get demoted yet again unless they find something going down the stretch. But 19-27 for 331 and 3 touchdowns, 70% completion for Dunlap. Running the ball, Kramer 21 for 149 and 2 touchdowns. Man, it's nice to have him back. Dunlap 4 for 12 as well. Receiving wise, Thomas again 6 for 147, 2 touchdowns. Sash also found the end zone on a deep pass play of 37 yards. Smith the Eights had that big catch for 65 yards. Didn't get into the end zone, but actually opened the scoring with the field goal to start the scoring in the first quarter. Washington Juniors led the team with 8 tackles. Riggins 7 tackles, 3 for loss for the freshman middle linebacker. Cash and Green with 5 apiece as well. Tackles for loss, we talked about. Riggins is 3. Decker had 2. Green, Cook, and DeBeer had 1 as well. Sacks, we only had 2. Okiki got 1, and he unfortunately is hurt, the junior. Then Cook and Riggins shared 1 as well. 2 interceptions on the day as well. Cash and Cook found another 1. Cash is starting to rack them up a little bit to this episode alone. All right, so we are in a bye week, week 6. So after the huge recruitment week, we get a bye week. So we get to check in on how it worked. The only one that did not commit is the one right here. We did get a huge jump, but so did NC State. We had a visit, and NC State still had more. So that's kind of a bummer, but we did get 2 4-stars, a middle linebacker, and a QB that committed. We also got a left outside linebacker who is a gem. So it's looking really good in the recruiting scene as we go down here. We are handily in the lead for a lot of these players, and we've really had to focus a lot on these top guys. So it's nice to be able to have some hours to work our way down the board. All right, 3rd game of the week, week 7. We travel to Troy. We are ranked number 7 in the nation, which is kind of crazy because we jumped even after a bye week. We get called on really early in this game to help the defense out here in a night game in the MAC. Are we on MACtion? Oh, they are going to the screen. Can we get out there and get the stop? We can. The throw is good enough. We took on 2 blockers, and we're able to make the tackle. We get called again here to help the defense. Offense not able to really do a whole lot at this point in time yet. We're going to sit on this route. He's going to try to scramble, and great coverage down the field, and it gives us enough time to find a way to the quarterback. first quarter drive, we finally are able to get on the field here as the offense. See if this play action will loosen up the deep ball. Dobson wins on the press, and he is gonna take it. What a throw by Dobson.
Oh, that's who scored the touchdown.
That is tough. That is a great throw to open up Dobson down the field for the touchdown. Unbelievable. And again, on defense, we didn't play like at all last week on defense, or last game on defense. But we are able to stand up to them on a second down play here as they got into the red zone. Let's see if we can get them out of field goal range or get an interception, which we read it like a book. Oh, we decided to go to the deeper hitch route, and that's where he threw it. And that is going to be a turnover for the defense deep in their own end of the field. And we don't get anything out of that for the offensive side of things, but a lot of confidence for us on the defensive side as they are going to hit their tight end, and he's going to run away from our safety. That cannot be the case. We cannot be that slow. They go down and score. We answer with a quick drive back down the field. See if we can punch it in here. We're going to go Kramer. He's not going to be able to break the tackle in the backfield. And we have an offensive lineman that looked like it was hurt. So let's see if we can get in with this play here. We're going to pitch late to Kramer, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Owls. Man, is it nice to have him back. The other guys played super well in his absence. I accidentally skipped that. That's not good. A lot of defense this game, which is fine. It's a nice little change of pace. But as I was saying, the backup running backs did well. They're just not him, right? Okay, how do we not make that play in the backfield? Man, oh man, that's tough. That's tough. Reddit did everything right except for make the tackle. Riggins, this time he's going to get there. This time he's going to finish the tackle. He is going to pick up 4 on the carry, though. See if we can make another huge play here. Marvin was the one with the interception the first time. Oh, he was right there for it again. He does get the pass breakup, though, with the hard hit over the middle. But, man, we were rolling to where the ball was going. We just didn't trust it quite enough. As looks like they're going to run the same concept, but why are you playing deeper? There's nobody deeper than you. Temple scores yet again, and this game, we're in a dogfight with Temple right now. It's 14-14. I think it's on a short week. Action is typically on a Wednesday night, which I don't know if I really enjoy. Dunlap's going to scramble. He should have the speed to pick up the first down and much, much more. He's not going to get to the end zone, but he's going to step out of bounds with a minute and a half left here in the second quarter. Let's go run play here. I just didn't like the play that we had called, so we'll go ahead and give it to Kramer, see if he can make something happen. It does pick up 1. The other thing that it does is it gives us time to chew off clock as well. That way they don't get the ball before half, because with how the game is going, they're going to go down and score. So we got to make sure we limit their possessions, as that arm angle was kind of wild. Down to 20 seconds here in the first half. We're going to hit the tight end. He's got to put his foot in the ground. He does not get into the end zone, but he is down at like the inch-yard line. We're going to go ahead and hand the ball off here. Kramer's got to get in. We do have 2 more timeouts in case he doesn't get in, which he doesn't. He gets absolutely stuffed. Got time for 1 more play. Here we go. Got to get in here. Thomas, use your speed, get across the field. Touchdown. Thomas, the man, the myth, the absolute Owl legend, gets into the end zone as time expires in the first half. We go down again and we are knocking out the door. We are on the 6-yard line. See if we can punch this one in. We're going to go to Kramer, and it is blocked to perfection, but he doesn't quite get in. He's down at the 1-yard line. Again, at like the inch-yard line instead of the 1, but we need to punch it in. Are we big enough up front? We were, and we are big enough at running back as well, as Kramer runs over the safety into the end zone, and that is another touchdown. We get yet another red zone possession. This Troy team put up a very, very good fight in the first half, but they have no answer for us here in the second half as we get yet another injury on the offensive line. Wrong read. Can Kramer make a guy miss? He didn't have the ball long enough to do so. Substitutes the same overall, so we'll go with that. We probably do have to shift on the offensive line with him being the same overall, but that's all right. Kramer is going to pick up a bunch there, 8 probably, so it's going to be, okay, 7, they say 7, so are they in man-to-man? Because if so, they're not. Gonna hit Graves. He gets absolutely stuck. But we are gonna go for it. Chief Tubby Tug is very, very aggressive. We're gonna pitch it to Kramer. He's gonna win the race to the end zone, and that is yet another touchdown as we make it 35-14 here on the road at Troy. As I mentioned, they put up a really good fight in the first half, but they've just had no answer for us in the second half, and they are just, just don't have anything. I'm checking the score. We're making sure that nothing crazy happens, and it is 45-28 the final. They scored 14 in the second, 14 in the fourth to score their 28 points, but nothing really crazy for us. We score a bunch of points yet again. I don't really care about Troy's. We did pick them off twice, so that's good to see. 23 of 26. Dunlap was absolutely throwing it. 373, 3 touchdowns, 26 for 144 on the ground again for Kramer, 3 touchdowns for him as well. Thomas, 6 for 64. Dobson was the man this game, 6 for 224 and 2 touchdowns. 4 catches for Sash, 3 for Kramer, 2 for Cook. Graves and Garrison also catch 1 apiece. Defensively, we had Riggins 10 tackles to lead the team. Cash with 8, Ross, Paul, Washington Jr. all with 6, and Marvin with 5. 5 tackles for loss, 1 apiece for Scarver, Marvin, Jarrett, Riggins, and Okiki. Sacks, only 2 again. Jarrett with 1, Riggins and DeBeer share 1. 2 interceptions as we saw on their stat line. Ross had 1 and Marvin had 1 as well. So a great all-around win on the road to move to 6-0. All right, week 8. With the bye week, we're flying through. We get to week 8 in this episode. Again, with that bye week, recruiting's looking good. This is another big recruiting week. We did get overtaken by, I don't think it's Ball State. It's a red team, though, with a free safety that's a 3-star gem. So we have him coming this week, so hopefully the visit is enough. Defense does their thing, but with doing their thing, they get our offense pinned down at the 2-yard line. But that doesn't matter. Kramer uses his vision. He takes off. It's going to be a 98-yard touchdown run for the sophomore superstar running back. Touchdown Owls. What a electric start. I know that wasn't grammatically correct because it should be what and, but it doesn't matter. I'm stoked about how that happened. Kramer opens up the scoring, and we got Thomas. And he's going to run away as well. The speed is too much for Ball State, and we are up 14-0 in a blink of an eye. in front of the big defensive recruits, and the defense is doing their thing as well. As they do let up that touchdown, I thought they got the stop. I was about to go absolutely berserk. We bust out of the play fake early. We hit the tight end, and he's going to break a tackle and rumble into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. The defense cannot stop our strength. They cannot stop our speed. We are all over the Cardinals of Ball State. Oh, we couldn't quite get away. Oh, if we were able to do that, I was going to go absolutely nuts. Oh, man, I am through the moon. Dunlap right there almost was able to outrun the pursuit. We're going to switch here. Graves is going to take it on the pitch, which is okay. Picked up a pretty solid gain there. Thomas, do we have this again? Are they in man-to-man again? They are. Just throw them open. And a bad throw. A bad throw. Oh, we had it again. That's all right. 24-7 is better than 21-7, as that almost leaked out to the left and we almost missed it. Defense does their thing again. The defensive guys that are on the visit today have to be loving what they are seeing by the game plan. And I hit the wrong button. We had two guys wide open, and I end up hitting the wrong button. Oh, my Lord. The tight end was going to score again. 27-7. We need a 17-point win for a blowout for the recruits. So as long as our defense keeps doing their thing, we'll be all right. Offense gets another moment here. It's still not even in the 2-minute timeout here in the first half. Get sacks. That's the one thing about this team for sure. And quite frankly, any team in this game struggles with pass protection. It doesn't matter how good your team is. It's kind of insane, to be honest with you. Kind of insane. What is also insane is these slot fades. If they nerf these in 26, I have no idea what I'm going to do with myself. I don't know how I'm going to score. I have no idea how I'm going to score. Seam shot. Thomas again. What a catch in traffic. That is another Owl touchdown in the first half, and we are absolutely putting points up on the board. The defense gets them to a 4th down situation at the 2-yard line. Let's see if the defense has what it takes to get a stop here. Yet again, they're going to go play action, and we get the sack. They had the touchdown if they just ran it because we over-pursued. They do find the end zone twice. It's 41-21. We're not going to hop it again unless they score again. So we'll just continue to make field goals. They do score with 9 seconds, but that's not going to do much. 44-29. No. That's only 15 points. We don't get the blowout win. That last touchdown by them messed us up in recruiting. 301 for 4 touchdowns for Dunlap. 15 of 134 and a touchdown. This man is a walking 100 yards. Thomas, again, 2 touchdowns on the day. Dobson had a long one as well. Cook also found the end zone on that 28-yarder as well. So not a lot of receptions. He only had 11 completions. But four recipients of those. Defensively, we played really well until late. Riggins, 15 tackles. Cash, 8, 7 for Jones and Ross, 6 for Paul, DeBeer, and Marvin. Tackles for loss, we only had 2. And we only had a full sack and no interceptions. So we just got a lot of stops on turnovers on down. Again, getting it to 15 late is crazy work by them. Unfortunate for sure. We are going to simulate and see if that non-blowout win hurts in recruiting. We're looking for a free safety, and there he was. So we end up getting him after all. It was Arkansas State was the red team I was trying to think about, and our championship contender goes down after a win. That's kind of crazy. We have Air Force coming up. We do have one more recruit coming on week 9, but that is going to be it for this episode. I greatly appreciate you taking the time to click on the video, show support to the stream, leave a like, hit the subscribe button. I greatly appreciate you, as always. I hope you have a good day. I hope you had a great day. Spread the word. Peace.